Just a little background on this case. Mr. Valdez was approved for pretrial diversion. I do have the signed agreement.
Well, what I can tell you, based upon the new rules on a bond for him, because does he have a remand without bond because he didn't appear?
I believe so.
All right, so I understand that he's applied for PTD. So, I'll agree to a bond reduction. But have you conferred with the state on the amount?
Judge, this is a little confusing because he's been approved for PTD. If he was out on bond, he'd enter the contract. So if he accepted a probation, wouldn't he be released?
Yes, but here's the thing. There are new rules with regards to setting up bonds and when I can set for PR bonds and when I cannot. And this is the case that legally I cannot. And let me explain something to you. So if I were to give you a PR bond and legally you're not eligible for one, and if you were to commit a crime, guess what? I can be sued. And I would be responsible for that suit because I violated the law by giving you something that you're not entitled to. Now, do I understand that they're giving you, offered you a pretrial diversion? And so that means that probably you should get a PR bond. I understand that. But the problem is legally, you're not supposed to receive one. So if you'll confer with the state on some sort of bond amount, I will give him a low bond amount, but I can tell you it's not going to be $1.
Whatever you want to give him. Whatever.
Well, I mean, if you'll confer with the state on the
they
amount.
really don't care.
Well, no, this is state of Texas versus Edward Valdez. So they're supposed to give their opinion on a bond amount.
Okay, let me get.
All right, just have a seat.
Amen.
You pay the 500?
I have the money order.
She brought it, Judge.
All right. And state, where does she need to take that?
The money form the first floor, and then I have form for you. Section, the X-ray machines.
Oh, in the front. Oh, yeah. Perfect.
All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 0069333, State versus Valerie Marino. Can I have parties announced?
Travis Kettner, Your Honor, for Ms. Moreno. We're ready.
And are you Miss Marino? All right, we're here for sentencing. According to your plea bargaining agreement, there's a restitution of $1,764.08. And this cause number, and also, let me see, just one moment. And also the defendants must pay that amount as well. And when I say I pay that amount, of course, it's only going to be a total of $1,764.08. But if for some reason they're revoked or they don't receive probation and they don't pay that, you'll have to pay it. Okay. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
All right. So I have a few questions for you. Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right. You can lower your hand. Make sure you keep your voice up so the court reporter can hear. Who is Valerie Marino to you?
Me, myself.
Oh, sorry. Amber Marino.
My sister.
Okay. And do you have any children?
I do. I have 4.
And what are their ages?
My 2 oldest are 9. My third is 5, and my baby just turned 5 months.
And do they live with you?
They all.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm currently a stay-at-home mom, but I'm back into school, so I'm going to dental for a dental assistant.
And when are you starting that?
Today, actually. I'm starting night school tonight.
Oh, what time?
At 6 p.m.
So while you're here, who's taking care of the children?
Their dad. Well, their stepdad. So, well, the youngest, because the other 3 are at school. So.
Okay. And so is he the stepfather to the younger child?
The 3 oldest ones, but he's the dad to the youngest one.
Okay. And have you ever had any type of mental health issues in the past?
No.
Have you ever been diagnosed with any type of mental health issues? Any drug use in the past?
No. I do drink occasionally though. So.
Right. So while you're on probation, you're not allowed to drink alcohol. Those are the rules. All right. This is what the court, oh, any questions? All right. State you may be excused. All right. This is what the court will do. The court will sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication. There's $1,000 fine that will be probated. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 45 days, or a full-time enrollment in school. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no contact with the following address: there's to be a remaining balance of restitution of $1,264.08.
Judge, I don't mean to interrupt you. She actually brought $600 to show good faith to the court. So I wanted to be sure that.
Thank you.
Correct number there. Thank you.
You're welcome. So it's to be $1,164.08. There is to be a payment today of $600. 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once that's completed, the court will deem the community service satisfied. There's to be no contact with Richard Serta, and that's with a C, and probation. That's who the restitution is to go to. And you're jointly and severally liable for $1,164.08 with the co-defendants and cause numbers 2025 CR 006931 and 2025 CR 006934. And there's to be field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful? All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. And I'm sorry, one more thing. Who is Roman Daniel Villarreal to you?
Brother-in-law? That's my sister's boyfriend.
Okay.
Yeah.
All righty. Good luck to you. And
Thank you,
we can
Judge.
go off
Thank
the
you.
record in this court.
Thank you.
Communication is key.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, that's okay. Communication is key. If you have an issue, you need to let probation know about it. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to the court,
Okay, that's fine.
but don't disappear, okay?
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
good
you.
luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Yes.
All right. And are you David Jimenez?
Yes.
All right, we have an interpreter here. If you could raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear and affirm that you will faithfully translate from English into Spanish and Spanish into English, so help you God?
I do.
All right, if you'll state your name for the record.
Pamela Payan, Payan.
All right, so we're here on a motion to, it says to modify bond conditions, but you're asking that a bond be set?
District. It was 7,500 before, but they're gonna increase it to 10.
All right, State, have you had a chance to review the bond?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, defense, do you have any witnesses?
I don't, Your Honor. It's an agreed order.
Well, I mean,
We're fine with the bond amount, Judge.
but I need to know, I know you said you all have agreed on a bond, but to set a bond, I need to know, one, if it's an appropriate bond amount for him. All I know from what you have said off the record is that he's been missing for 6 years.
I can ask him a question, Judge. My witness is
All
there.
right, do you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record.
David Fernando Cortez.
All right, defense, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. May it please the court?
Yes.
You are David Jimenez, correct?
Sí,
Yes,
And before you got arrested, you had a job, correct?
sí.
yeah.
Okay. How
All right,
much?
counsel, if you could speak up so that the court reporter can hear.
Oh, I'm sorry. How much were you making, let's say, per hour?
Pues depende de, pues, de 10 a 17.
So it depends, anywhere from 10 to 17.
Okay, and were you working full time?
Sí,
Yes,
Okay, and if you're out on bond, will you still have that job?
sí.
yes.
So it's safe to say that you make about how much per week?
Puede ser de 600, 800, de 500 a 800. Depende del trabajo.
So it depends on work. So it could be 600 to 800 or 500 to 800.
Do you have a residence here in Bear County?
Sí,
Yes,
Okay. Is it a permanent residence? Do
sí,
you have
yes,
family in Bear County?
sí.
yes.
Who do you have, like, what's your closest relative in Bear County?
Con los hermanos.
2 brothers.
Okay. Do you travel out of state often?
Sí, oh, no seguido, pero sí he viajado.
Yes, well, not often, but I have traveled.
Okay. Do you have any reason to leave the country?
No,
So if the court is to set a bond, let's say at $10,000, is that a reasonable amount of bond for you?
está bien.
That's fine.
And you have the ability to post a bond that amount?
Yes.
Pass witness.
I know.
All right. Does anybody want to ask where he's been since
Oh, for the
2019
let
and why he didn't appear for court?
me ask that quick. Did you know you were charged with an offense in 2019?
Sí, y
Yeah.
el abogado que yo tenía me dejó solo en la corte.
Yes, the attorney that I had left me on my own report.
Okay, did you appear for court on the day that you alleged that the failure to appear occurred?
Perdón,
Sorry.
Were you in court and your attorney just left you there?
sí,
Did you get a reset form? Did you sign anything to reset?
no. Esa vez estuve en corte, llegué temprano. A la hora de lonche,
Ujú.
la jueza me habló, me dijo que dónde estaba mi abogado. Le dije, no ha llegado. Dijo, ve afuera, habla por teléfono con él y dile que venga, que lo estamos esperando.
So that day I showed up early and the lunchtime came and then the judge called me over. She spoke to me and she told me where my attorney was at. So I said he still wasn't here. So I said to step outside and call my attorney and ask him why he still wasn't here.
Y me dijo, no vayas con él, habla por teléfono. Cuando yo hablé por teléfono a la oficina, me dijo la secretaria que estaba en camino. Me devolvió a la corte y después de volverme a la corte, estuve toda la corte, nunca se presentó el abogado, yo estaba, ok.
So then she told me to go and call him, not to go where he was at. So when I called his office, the secretary told me that he was on his way. So I came back inside the courtroom, I waited and he never showed up.
Y luego la jueza me habló, me dijo, ¿dónde está su abogado? Le dije, no llegó. Dijo, ahora vaya a su oficina, vaya usted a su oficina, ya no le hable, vaya a su oficina, dígale que venga y saque un día para la audiencia con usted, y los voy a esperar. Y
So then after that, the judge called me. She asked again, where's your attorney? I said he didn't show up. She said, don't call him, go to his office, just go to his office and tell him that he has to set a day so he can show up with you in court.
fui a la oficina y la secretaria se estaba yendo. Me dijo que está bien, que iba a hablar con el abogado, que no había venido porque había tenido un asunto familiar.
So I went to the office, the secretary was about to leave, and I told her, and she said that it was fine, that the attorney hadn't showed up that day because he had a family emergency.
Entonces, al siguiente día yo fui a trabajar. Cuando acabé mi trabajo, fui a la oficina del abogado. Estaba el abogado ahí y le dije que por qué no se había presentado en corte.
So the following day, I went to work. When I got out of work, I went to the attorney's office. The attorney was there, and I asked them why he didn't show up for court.
Él me dijo, el que no fuiste tú, ya tienes orden de arresto.
And what he told me is that the one who didn't show up was you, and you have a warrant for your arrest.
Le dije, si yo fui a la corte, y le dije a la secretaria, dijo, no, la corte fue hoy. O sea, que fue el siguiente día.
So then I told him, yes, I did go. I spoke to the secretary. He said, no, your court was today, so that means like the following day.
Él nunca me dijo nunca me avisaron que había puesto la fecha para el otro día. Yo fui a las 5 de la tarde un día antes. Y,
So I was never advised that the court had changed to the following day. I just went the day before, and I thought it was.
en la esposa del abogado, también es abogada, estaba ahí. Cuando yo que tenía una orden de arresto, me dijo, yo te la quito a ti por $500.
So when I went there, the wife, the attorney was there, who's also an attorney, and she heard that I have a warrant for my arrest, and she said that she could get that removed for $500.
Okay, and I paid $500 en ese momento. Y dijo, mañana vienes. Al otro día yo fui y cuando acabé mi trabajo, yo les dije que qué pasó cómo estábamos con eso.
So then I paid her right there and then the $500. Then she told me to come back the next day. I went back the next day after work.
Okay, so you did show up before, correct? The day of your hearing?
Sí,
Yes,
debe estar representado.
Was it this judge?
Fue en esta misma.
it wasn't the same.
Okay, so it was a different judge, but you did see the judge, correct?
La mera verdad, no recuerdo no puedo echar mentiras, no recuerdo si fue ella.
So honestly, I don't want to lie. I don't recall if it was her or someone else.
Okay,
Pero,
do you speak to anybody like a bailiff, like one of these officers? And then check in somehow?
no, de hecho debe de estar en la computadora donde yo me presenté y no vino pues.
Okay.
No, so it should be in the computer.
El gobernador, el abogado.
It should be in the computer that I showed up without the attorney.
Es el 2019, no sé qué, no me acuerdo qué mes, pero yo vine aquí a la.
It was in 2019. I don't recall which month, but I did show up to court.
That's this.
All right, any questions? All right. So what bond are you recommending, state?
He's recommending a bond of $10,000, based on one DWI in 2011 and then a second in.
No tengo idea.
I'm sorry, is there something he wanted to say?
No, usually they've asked how much it was.
All right, your bond will be set at $10,000. There's to be regular random UAs.
Okay.
And the fees will be waived. All right. Normally, this needs to be recalled in 30 days. All right, give them a reset form, please. No, that's for disposition. All right, is there anything else?
No, Judge, thank you.
All right, so on that date, December 4th, this case will be set for trial, or you all will have reached a plea bargain agreement.
I think so, Judge. We have a clear and file. He just needs to talk to immigration.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, you're welcome.
Set for December 4th?
Yes,
Thank you, Judge.
you're welcome.
Thank you. Gracias.
Gracias. Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes.
Your signature.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Nice seeing you.
You too. All right. Counsel, do you want to address the results of the top evaluation? They're recommending inpatient treatment.
Yes, Judge, and I'd ask this court to give him a chance to try outpatient first. See if he can do what he said he's intending on doing in exchange for your probation.
All right, my issue is that this is a DWI with a child under 15, major accident. The reason why he doesn't have any restitution is because no restitution has been provided. So he is either going to end up going, based upon the top evaluation, he's either going to end up going to SATF, or either he's going to be in the felony drug court. And what I can tell you is that it is rare that out of the gate, TAP evaluation, TAP recommends inpatient treatment.
Okay.
So you're going into custody today. And what I can tell you is that felony drug court will put in the request for a referral to felony drug court. They'll have him interviewed before the week is out. But you need to be honest with them about your alcohol issues. If you're not honest with them, you know what's going to end up happening. They're not going to accept you into the program. And then you're going to end up going to SATF because that's what TAP says. Felony drug court is an intensive program, but it's a great program. Okay. All right. This is what the court is. State you may be excused. All right. As previously stated, the court found you guilty. The court will sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 4 years. There's to be 10 days in the Bexar County Jail as a condition of probation. There's to be a referral to felony drug court. That's to be done in custody. If not accepted to felony drug court, then it will be SATF. There's to be $60 restitution to DPS for testing. There's to be no restitution. Ignition interlock for half the term. DWI intervention. VIP live. 2-year license suspension. 200 hours of community service restitution. 100 of those hours will be waived upon completion of parenting class. The remaining hours, for every sober support meeting you do, an hour will be deducted from your community service restitution.
Judge, when you're done, he has a request.
All right. There's going to be field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 45 days of release, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Probation, is there anything else? Yes, you had a request.
Yes, ma'am. My wife's legally blind right now, ma'am, and I'm the only one to help her with the kids. We don't got no support, ma'am. I don't know how she's gonna do it. I mean,
Mhm.
I'm the sole provider of the household, ma'am.
I understand that, and I understand what you're saying, and I want you to know that the problem, though, is that you're not a help to her or to a help to the children if you have an alcohol problem. And I mean, that's why we're here. And I don't know if you've read the police report recently, but the police report is very bad. And you were extremely intoxicated. And easily, your child could have been killed or you could have killed someone else. So you're not of help with that. And I don't know the reason for your drinking to intoxication. I don't know if because you have a lot on you. I understand you have a lot on you taking care of the children, a lot of you taking care of the wife, a lot on you with work. And maybe that's why you're self-medicating, but you're not going to be any good to them if you continue on this route, because either you're going to end up having some kind of alcohol related to disease, or either next time you're going to be driving and you're going to kill somebody and then you'll be going to prison potentially. So what you need to do is you need to be 100% honest with felony drug court. As I said, today is Monday. They'll see him before the week is out. I'm going to get the request from Miss Abrams. Probably within 5 minutes, I'm going to sign it, and she's going to email them and let them know to do an expedited one.
Appreciate it, Judge.
Right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal? All right, because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question of what that is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right. And counsel, I'll make sure that they're aware of his situation and to do it expeditiously.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you. All right. Good luck to you, sir.